Hey, what's up gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Remake video, and today we actually got a little bit of news regarding the remake. I know, it's been forever, pretty much since E3, back when Nomura said during an interview that we'd be getting more news in winter, so I'm guessing probably either Jump Festa or if I had to put money on it, the PSX. Anyways, Dengeki recently did an interview with Nomura on their latest PlayStation magazine where Nomura made some interesting comments. So for one, he said that he does have information to reveal, but that it won't be announced until after the quote-unquote crowded release period of games, which in Nomura's eyes includes World of Final Fantasy and other projects. Someone's still salty about 15. He then went on to talk a bit about the combat of the game, saying that while it will include action in it, he is making a system that old fans of the original turn-based FF7 can enjoy, which is basically repeating his statement from last year's PSX, saying that it will be a hybrid of action and ATB. So, to all of you complaining and saying that the game is confirmed to be an action RPG, I don't care what you thought you saw in the trailer. Nomura himself said that it will be somewhere in between Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy X, so you can all shut up about it. There is no arguing, it's official. He talked about how this is a fairly new and evolved version of Final Fantasy VII, so we can only speculate what type of combat they'll include. I used to say probably something like Final Fantasy XII or maybe Lightning Returns, but upon reading this, I think that they're gonna try and do something completely different that we've never seen Square do up until now. I guess we'll find out. But of course, the reason we're all here is because Nomura, during the interview, brought up the fact that next year is Final Fantasy VII's 20th anniversary, and that they're already planning what they're gonna do for it, but he couldn't go into more detail. In your face, Kingdom Hearts fanbase, I've been saying this for years, and now here we are. Move aside KH3 because it's looking like part 1 of the Final Fantasy VII Remake has a chance of coming out in 2017. Consider this payback for all of those times that you guys delayed Final Fantasy XV by distracting Nomura and begging him to work on all of those Kingdom Hearts side games. You're welcome. But jokes aside, this is actually really interesting, the fact that he brings this up, because if you guys didn't know, a while back, like a couple years ago at this point, Square said that they considered Final Fantasy VII to be a 20-year project. Now, what does this mean? Well, basically, it meant that all of the compilation, which included things like Dirge of Cerberus, Before Crisis, Advent Children, Crisis Core, etc., would be released over the course of 20 years. Anything and everything having to do with FF7 would all be out by the year 2017, the original PS1 game's 20th anniversary. However, in this remake, they kind of cheated in a way. Since technically the remake would be coming out in 2017, however, that's just the first part. The project as a whole itself probably wouldn't be done until, I'd say 2022 or maybe even 23. But for this to be true, part 1 kind of has to come out next year. Now, we'll know for sure hopefully by the end of the year because we can judge based off what we end up seeing. So for example, if we see a full-on gameplay trailer with voiced cutscenes, not just small clips, of several areas in the game, then I can pretty much say that we can lock down that 2017 release. However, if we still only see bits and pieces and maybe the announcement for an uncovered style event but for FF7 next year or something else to celebrate the anniversary, then we probably shouldn't expect the game that soon. We'll see. Oh, and if we get live gameplay or a playable demo at the event, forget it, it's done. Start saving for the collector's edition now, because knowing Square, that shit won't be cheap. But anyways, be sure to let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. What would you like to see from the game this year, and do you think that we could be getting the game before the end of next year? Either way, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to blitz that like button, subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for all things Final Fantasy!